Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 29th going to the 4th of June, so I'm going to dive straight into it. Whoa, okay, big things happening already for you Virgo. Ooh, I just felt something in my heart. There's a little bit of anxiety coming through for you guys, but it's like an anticipation of something is what I'm hearing. All right. And now I'm hearing when I did that, like tongue-in-cheek, which I think means kind of holding back from saying something. Maybe that's where the anxiety is coming from. Maybe you're being very cautious with your words, or maybe a situation is coming through that's making you feel more... I'm getting itchy. I don't know what's going on for you. Okay, right. For Virgo, please. You have 10 of Pentacles as your first card. This first cards are the strongest here, Virgo. So some of you are really coming through with a lot of abundance, which is seeming to be the thing that's changing, because your first card in the Oracle deck was regeneration. So something's happening. It feels like you're being taken away from a situation that's just not doing good for you. You are an empath. Any time that this card comes in, you are highly sensitive to your surroundings, and it feels like your surroundings or something that you are currently in is having some sort of negative impact on you. So it does feel like Spirit is wanting to take you away from this, and maybe you're going to find yourself kind of moving, coming out of a situation or whatever it may be. All right, you're being pulled away from something very negative. You're being very, just looked at the cards and piecing it all together. You're very protected by the universe. Okay, so any kind of baggage, even if it's old, conditioning, any old ways of being here, Virgo, like it's something that is being kind of dragging you down a little bit. Something that may have kept you stuck, or again, kind of absorbing the negativity around you, like that's changing. Underneath the deck, we have Between Worlds, which is beautiful, by the way, because this number 3 represents to me about aligning yourself to a goal. You and Spirit working together to create something. That's what it means to me. It's like that third, that product that you guys are, or that goal that you guys are bringing together. So you're in alignment to some sort of goal. So in order for that to happen, you're being taken away from things that are disturbing your peace, because the next card that you have after this is the Fates and the Peace card, which is the Fates is all about feeling protected, fated situations happening that are in your favor. So you're going to feel very loved by the universe at this time, because you're going to feel very comfortable that things are working out for you. Even when you're going through something as transformative as regeneration, you guys feel safe with that for some reason. Maybe because the situation was really toxic for you, or maybe you're just super happy to be away from a certain energy that's been very degrading, or just very has a negative influence on you. And then we have Peace. It is a card of forgiveness. So I think whatever you are moving away from, you are understanding enough to let it be, and to not let it affect you anymore, which is very good. It is a card of forgiveness. I'm going to pull you another card from this deck, so I keep forgetting to do it in the beginning. For Virgo, please. Very nice. Look at this. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. You guys have success. It's a very beautiful card. And going back to your first card in the tarot, is 10 of Pentacles. You guys are finding yourself... I kind of feel like you're being pulled away from one thing and put straight into something that's very rewarding for you. On the bottom of the deck, you do with the Sun. So incredible week coming through for you. But underneath that success, I have to say that there is adversity, which is what you guys have been through. I think there's been a very difficult lesson for you guys to learn here. There's been some difficult times for you. Adversity here says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And this is what's helping you get to this success. All right, overall energy, please, for Virgo. All right. You guys could be moving, or there is some sort of journey coming through. That could be a physical journey, or it could be a spiritual journey, or it could be any kind of journey, just a metaphor really for the fact that you're moving in your life, which is interesting. I kind of feel like where you're moving towards, okay, this is very interesting. If you guys have been feeling out of balance, or what they wanted to just say just then, it was out of whack. I don't know who says that, but hey, it just came to my mind. Like that is going to change. You're going to feel a lot more stable. Your financial situation is going to look a lot better. Okay, so expect some sort of windfall or some sort of like pathway that's going to lead towards this 10 of Pentacles. The family seems stable. There's something coming through here of like feeling very grounded, which is interesting because maybe that's just the goal. And that's something that you know is happening because you're being removed from something that was very unstable. Because what's coming through here, we have a lot of movement cards, by the way. We have the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from things that don't serve you emotionally. All right, there is something deep down that you're feeling that you need to do. 6 of Swords, it feels like you're going with that instinct. You are on this journey here to get towards calmer shores. Okay, that moon, maybe it's just your emotions. Okay, the moon does kind of cause the tide here, and in this card it's about, you know, kind of waters that I'm bashing you about. Maybe it's just unsteady emotions. Maybe it is things that are creating unsteady emotions. So whatever it is to you, it's things that are just not serving you. All right. So 8 of Cups with the 6 of Swords, you are moving yourself away from things that are very causing adversity in, you know, unnecessary ways. But you are getting stronger from this. So we have this 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords leading to the Artist. So I'm kind of seeing that you guys are being led to sort of this blank space, whatever they mean by that, whether it's a home, I don't know, whether it's a physical thing, or whether it is just you're finally being able to move away from drama, conflict, of needing to kind of be constantly on the go, to having this quiet time to be able to create your own destiny. The Artist is a very beautiful card to come up, and very powerful actually, because it gives you that time and space to maybe create a vision for yourself. The Artist here is actually creating a world for it to step into, and that's how I see it here. So for a lot of you, I think that there is a move coming up, or maybe you already have, and it's causing you to be in a position where you're able to create a goal, and make sure you sit down with yourself and maybe create a vision board for you, Virgo. Get back into touch with what it is that you want to achieve in your life, what you want your life to look like, okay? Whether it's now, a year time, 10 years time, whatever it is, like write it down. I think you guys are connecting back to what you want out of life, and you are going to be successful with this. And it does start with coming away from something that was very emotionally unfulfilling for you. You then have the Chariot and the Ace of Swords, so you are chasing victory. You guys are getting so much clarity coming through for you guys here. All right, there could be some good news happening for you guys within this week with the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. The Chariot was on the bottom of the deck, so it kind of feels like with this Artist, when you get a clear vision and a clear goal, you are really going to become very determined and to chase it, because you're now balanced. That's what it feels like. All right, what's this 8 of Cups and 6 of Swords then? What was this like unfulfilling thing? Page of Cups, something that was triggering you emotionally. Could have been a relationship with some of you. Maybe it was in terms of a work situation. All right, Page of Cups is something that comes from, like, it always represents to me. This could be like a, sorry. Hierophant with the Page of Cups. This could be to do with a relationship. Maybe there is a proposal in a relationship where you're moving. Or whether there is a new work situation that requires you to move. Or whether you're moving away from an old work situation or an old relationship. There is good news here. But it does come with some adversity. That's what it's coming as. But it kind of feels like you're fighting for the right reasons. 7 of Wands is like, there's going to be a lot on your plate, or maybe you have been dealing with the 7 of Wands energy here, Virgo. It's this energy of things are always popping up. There's a lot to deal with. There's a lot of defending yourself or having to deal with things. But the Sun card here is saying that this is helping with some sort of growth or success. There is some optimism coming through. So maybe it's like if you feel drained with things that are happening with you, it feels like it's because there was some sort of blockage here. Or maybe it was you weren't doing it because you wanted to do it. You're doing it because you had to. You're almost finding some sort of new reason to fight for your future, to fight for your vision. Interesting. What's this regeneration card, please? You guys are gaining more confidence in yourself. Yeah, I'm getting this. Virgo, there's just like having enough energy coming in. The Two of Swords and the Five of Cups, I think you've been very disappointed with things emotionally. Things have been upsetting you. Maybe there has been some tears shed when it comes down to certain situations in your life. The Two of Swords is almost like a no more of this, no more being disappointed. I'm not going to shed another tear. I'm not going to, be the victim of my story. There is this energy of you're making a very big choice to block out anything that's going to cause any sort of blockage. Like you're blocking out the blockages. It's interesting. With the Queen of Wands coming through, as much as there is this kind of no bull crap energy that I'm seeing for you guys, there is a lot of beauty coming in with this. With the Queen of Wands, a lot of confidence. Okay, so you're getting rid of anything that's making you lack confidence, that's making you feel less than, or you're gaining strength, as you can see the lions in the background here. But there's also a lot of compassion with this. So I feel like you guys are just being true to yourself, and you're getting rid of anything that's making you feel guilty for that. I think you're just blocking things out for this Virgo. You guys are being more creative with your approach to certain things. So that's what the regeneration is you're removing anything that's been making you feel stuck. Yeah, a lot of passion coming in. There's a lot more creativity coming through for you. Again, the Ace of Wands can sometimes be relocation, but it really is about passionate new beginnings coming up for you. A new project, a new idea. But it does come with releasing some sort of baggage, which feels like this is the underdog. So you're going from being the underdog, Virgo, of being disappointed, being in situations where you're not being accepted or things aren't going right for you. You're no longer the underdog. Like you're getting on the throne here. Like that's what I'm seeing. But it comes with kind of like no more. Like I'm not accepting anything less than what I deserve. So this is very powerful. This seems to be the thing that's helping you to fight for something, to recreate some sort of vision. Like you're removing yourself from like emotional feelings that are your emotional feelings. Maybe it's just about, certain adversity that's coming up for you that you're no longer letting it get you down, getting you stuck, getting you in your feelings. Like you're blocking your heart space from things that are creating sadness. So you're getting up and you're getting on the throne, you're remembering who you are. And I think we had that in your last reading, Virgo, is that there is a sense of empowerment coming through, but it seems to be coming through with so much adversity that you're blocking it. You're blocking anything that's, making you believe that you can't manifest certain things or making you feel disconnected. Yeah. With that Five of Pentacles, things that are making you feel at a lack, at a loss, abandoned, left out, not accepted. All right, in a lack, in a victim mentality. Three of Wands is like you're no longer putting that into the universe with the Judgment here. You're rising up in a sense that you're learning a very big lesson about. For some reason, I'm kind of seeing that things that are attaching themselves to you, or emotions, like, yeah. And now they're showing me the Ten of Wands again. These are things that you're carrying, that things that are attaching themselves to you, whether it's people, whether it's negative feelings or thoughts, okay, beliefs. Ten of Wands is what you're releasing, is you're releasing this baggage. You're releasing this feeling of not being accepted, and you're creating your own acceptance, Three of Wands, you're changing what you're putting out into the universe, and that's what's, changing everything else. And the Death card almost came out just then. So Two of Wands now and the Empress. Very beautiful. Which is about thinking big. The Two of Wands is about your future. So again, now that you're thinking your future instead of this Five of Cups energy, which is kind of disappointments and like I really just don't want that anymore, you're coming from the Empress, which is I know what I deserve and I'm not going to settle for any less. And if anything that does come up is less than what I deserve, I'm not accepting it. Like there's just this no bullcrap energy, but it's coming from this Empress, a loving place. It's not out of desperation, like I can't go through this again, like why does this always happen to me? It's going actually like I've had enough. I don't deserve this. I am a beautiful person inside and out who is constantly compassionate and understanding, like the Empress is. I'm ready to finally get what I deserve. And a Two of Wands like is planning with that energy. So I'm seeing it, that's what's changing. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been really worried about maybe your finances or about your work situation. We have the Emperor coming through when it comes down to what actions to take. There's a lot of fear. Maybe some of you will be kind of juggling a few things, or, you know, kind of having to face some sort of like embarrassing stage. You know, no one likes to start fresh. No one likes to start new. No one likes to kind of start again, maybe. The Nine of Swords is like there is a fear here when it comes down to building something. There's a fear here about doing something or making a choice that might be preventing you from making a choice that could lead you to this King of Pentacles. That's what you're not doing anymore, is accepting defeat or accepting this Nine of Swords energy. You're no longer overthinking it. So this King of Pentacles, this is really good in terms of your finances and your career life. I see that you're going to really get yourself in a really good position, but it does require you to get over some sort of fear or get through some sort of fear here to understand it. It doesn't matter what anybody else says with that Nine of Swords, because there's a fear of humiliation, or there is a fear here coming through. There's some anxiety with this. You know, feel that it won't work out. You know, what if I look stupid? What if it, you know, you're kind of moving past that. They're kind of saying here to just focus on what it is that you're building and your own self. Make sure you're also paying attention to your emotions too. But it is leading towards this King of Pentacles. Financial stability, you know, working very, very hard for what it is that you are getting out of it. So it's kind of like giving yourself the credit where credit's due. Alrighty. Any last messages? Seven of Pentacles. So don't give up, Virgo. This is a very difficult journey in general. This is kind of Capricorn energy with the Seven of Pentacles. So sometimes it's very long-winded. It does require some effort. It does require you to maybe reassess or re-look over certain things or be a bit patient when it comes down to the harvest. But you are going to get there. Yeah, the Hermit. Try to see it from that higher perspective here, Virgo. You guys, this is your energy, so this what you do best is to look at things with hope, understanding, and wisdom. Yes, and then we have the 8, which is progress. When we invest in something here, detach yourself from anything that's trying to push you away from what it is that you desire. It's an interesting, I never saw that bell on the end of that Hermit's stick here, so that could mean something. A bell. Actually, in this other deck that I'm going to use after this, there is a bell on it and it says that there is an announcement. So anyways, so Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit, we're moving towards this 8 of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like you're gonna start to really enjoy once you start seeing progress. So some of you may be changing up a routine. This could even be like, I'm just kind of seeing fitness for some reason. Like sometimes it takes a while to see results, but as soon as you start seeing results, it gets easier to do it because you start to feel good about it. You start to see things and it becomes a bit more addictive in a good way, hopefully, if it's healthy, you know. So it feels like it's only a matter of time before you really start to see results. So don't give up here. Is an emotional boundary to cross with this. You have Knight of Cups, you have the 6 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Someone could be holding back some feelings for you. We have the Knight of Cups and a 6 of Cups. This could be a soulmate coming through. This could be a message from someone of the past. I'm not saying past relationships. It could be an old friend, you know, someone who's very dear to you. This, with the Knight of Cups, someone who holds some emotions. This person could be admiring you at this time, but we kind of have, and this feels like it's on your end, Virgo. Some of you might not be very ready for this. Usually when this combination comes up together, you might be not very willing to give to somebody, or maybe you're reluctant on accepting something from somebody because of fears, limitations. 4 of Pentacles. It's a fear to open up, a fear to be vulnerable, or a fear to give because you may have been taken advantage of, or maybe in the past people have stolen from you or just done things for the wrong reasons. There's a fear of stability when it comes down to maybe emotional connections with people. This is Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There is love here. This is, and the love is underneath that. For some of you, there is a soulmate coming through. This doesn't even need to be someone from the past. It's just because Six of Cups can sometimes mean nostalgia. But Six of Cups is actually a mutual feeling. It's a mutual connection here. Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups. Person could be a bit younger than you, or you could be the younger one if you are the Knight of Cups here. You have a lot of love to give. It's just a bit of a fear coming through here. Yeah, and it's coming from this Five of Pentacles place. You're worried that this is going to lead to abandonment. So you might be pushing somebody away without realizing. Maybe you guys are choosing, you know, like I'd rather be on top of my career. Like I would rather do things on my own. Six of Wands. It's up to you. It doesn't feel like this person's, you know, doing things for the wrong reasons. In fact, maybe they're gonna chase you even more. Don't know. Chariot, Two of Cups. This person sees something between the both of you. So there's a lot of love coming from somebody's place, but maybe there is something within you that's making you very scared. Yeah, and again, saying that, there's a lot of fear when it comes down to opening your heart space. With the Queen of Swords, you've been through a lot. It makes sense. The Queen of Swords is usually the widower. She's been through a lot of pain when it comes down to love, a lot of loss. So she's got a bit used to covering her heart space and not showing that soft side of herself, that vulnerable side. All right. Out of fear. So my lovelies, I think there's a need for some confidence with that Queen of Wands. When it comes down to your love life anyways, okay? Maybe we should speak up a little bit about our fears to this person. I think they're very understanding with that Knight of Cups, all right? Anything else? The Death card, change, transformation, Six of Pentacles, in your workspace, in your health, okay? Maybe you're doing something different with your health. Very important thing moving forward in this new stage of your life, because you are going through this death energy. It's very much like the regeneration. You're going through some sort of transformation and rebirth of yourself, Virgo. Six of Pentacles is saying in this new chapter, pay attention to what you give your energy to, what you give your time to, what you give your, you know, finances to, whatever it may mean. With the Six of Pentacles. With the Two of Wands over here as well, is saying it's really important to focus on what you want out of your future, out of where you want to go in the next stages of your life. Think big and make sure what we're giving to is feeding into that, okay? All right, let's pull you some tea leaf tarot as well. Ooh, big fated things are happening. It makes sense. Yeah, you do have the vase on the bottom of the deck here. You do have a secret admirer, someone who does have a lot of emotions to you. For you, sorry, we have Arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, so that should give you some reassurance. We do have a chain of events that will affect your life, so that kind of feels like this regeneration. We have Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. All right, maybe it's that love. Interesting. You guys have psychic ability. Trust your intuition. It could just be that you are really tapping into spirit at this time, but it could be about a fair woman here, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair, and love. All right, so there could be something to do with somebody here in a love situation. Alrighty, Virgo. Well, I wish you guys all the best. It is really good things, but there is a lot of mental blockages to come away from and to detach from anything that is making you feel really crap about yourself or about the path that you're going into, because you do have success. It's written all over your reading in terms of love, in terms of money, in terms of career, in terms of you as a person. There is some sense of empowerment coming through, but in order to get that empowerment, we have to really understand the weaknesses, that vulnerabilities that we have, so we can feel more empowered and not focus on those things, you know. So anyway, Virgo, I love you guys. Have an incredible week. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time.